Good morning. Yeah, you did ask me about that video from what video did you read? What video you watch?
Oh yes, I saw some videos, but madam, I have some alarming news for you.
What is the alarming news? Go ahead. I love to listen.
Gold is up to 50,000.
Wow, that is very alarming, and everybody is in panic right now.
Oh yes, 50,000.
Wow, on 50,657.95. I just saw it on the world market.
Yes,
All
going
right.
up by the minute.
Sorry?
Going crazy. People are going crazy.
Well, the gold trader is getting crazy because I warned them before Christmas.
Yes.
I always warn them, bank now.
These small buyers are going to get drowned in the sand.
That's correct. That's right.
Yes. Waiting for C.I.F.
Those buyer gold trader asking for C.I.F. He is a joker. He's not a buyer. He's not.
Now they will die. They will burn, madam. All this to 50,000. How can they afford it?
They don't have the money. there was a buyer before I closed. The time here, by the way, is 11:29 in the morning, Australian Standard Time. We are now on January 6th. There was a buyer from Istanbul, and he said that he doesn't trust Africa, and I told him, "Don't buy. You are not a buyer." And he's asking me to bring gold in Istanbul, and I told him, "You're a murderer.
Yeah.
Gold is money. Why are we gonna bring it to you? And we don't know you. You never know. You might murder my seller. So you are a thief. You don't have the money. He's a launderer."
Like Justice Biden went to Russia, got murdered.
Yeah, that's right. That's correct. Now, you did ask me 1 hour ago about the video that you watched. Can you tell me what did you learn out of that video, that Africa Mali gold?
Oh yes, Mali gold. Yeah, he's mining tons, madam. He's mining tons. He is happy.
Okay, of course. Even there are two. Excuse me. There are two mining company in Mali from Australia, and they're big company. They are mining they're mining in Mali, positioning themselves. I think they were now 6 years now in Mali. They are mining and bringing gold to Australia because they are investors. When the big company come to Africa, they were being given a tax incentive. They don't pay the tax because they are creating employment in exchange of employment. In a small trader, they buy and sell. They want to get the profit. They are crazy. Now the price of gold is 50,657. Our selling price, Mr. Sider, I told you that before, less 5%. On 5%, our selling price is 48,125.
Going up, madam. The price is going up every day, going up every minute.
Just a moment, I'm gonna have a look again because a few minutes ago the price was 50,657. All right. So wow, the price is ups and down. It's fluctuate. Yeah.
Oh yes.
So now you are excited and you're on panic. Are you? Which one are you? Excited or on panic?
I don't know, madam. I am both.
Sorry?
Both. I am excited and I am in panic.
Ladies and gentlemen, this buyer, his name is Mr. Sider, and he's an American guy. He lives in China, and he's been watching and following my video on YouTube channel and on Facebook. And this is live, and he's really on panic. And he called me, and I told him just a minute because I'm going to grab my coffee because the time here is now it's 11:32 in the morning already, Mr. Sider.
Yep.
So did you look at on my online online store, the Gold Trade Worldwide. There is a
Yes,
there's a video on diamond. What did you say? What did you see on the diamond?
Madam, beautiful stones. But the best part is that you're able to negotiate when we go on the ground.
Well, there's always negotiate. There's always price negotiation. There's always room. Yeah, there is always.
Yeah.
There's always
Yes,
room for
madam.
negotiation. Now, my schedule is on February. I had already confirmed, and this buyer he showed me his proof of fund and business license, and we are traveling. I'm gonna travel ahead of time, and I told him that my extra service is not for free, and he doesn't have any question. He doesn't have any question.
Yes.
A real buyer doesn't talk too much, Mr. Sider. Only bullshit buyer talk too much.
Of course. If you go to the store and the people give you service, would you let them give it to you for free? Do you think you
No.
expect that they would give you free?
No, they wouldn't give you for free. They wouldn't.
No, if you anything, there's no free lunch in this world.
Correct. Wilhelmina is just very kind and generous. I created this online store in order for a small trader to understand. The small trader have no idea. They only think about their profit. And also this joker broker. They float around, running around and running around, and they come to Wilhelmina because I'm the only person who show my face, and they bargain. 34, 36. I said, no, we're not interested. Go away.
Just launderer.
They are a launderer. There's a Chinese lady again, Mr. Sider. She is in Mali, and she couldn't get the gold. She wanted the gold to bring it to Marina, and I told the broker, why not tell your buyer to buy gold in Marina? Less 2%.
Yeah. I can talk to the owner, the founder of Marina. Maybe he can give it -4, -3.
-3. We're giving -5.
Yeah, it's better.
And maximum -8. So on -8 today, our selling price is 46,605. On list 5%, our selling price is 48,000. Which one you like? On 5% or 8%? Which one?
Of course.
So 8%. And then you resell it to Marina of 2%. How much is your profit on out of 2%?
6%.
Oh, see? Yeah, see? So we don't deal Marina and KMR. That is private. They're buying and selling. My seller only deal with DNGM. I always tell that on my video. I always put everything online. But this joker broker, they are not paying attention. They're only excited about their commission. We don't pay commission.
They are blinded by their fake dreams, madam.
All right. So there are thousands of joker online. We call that a gold online prostitute. When I was in Ghana, there are so many foreigners. During the time, 2013 and 14, the price was only 37,000 per kilo. Can you imagine the big difference? Now there are so many buyers outside Conakry shopping center. They're smoking. Foreigners, they don't have money to buy food. They're smoking outside. They're just like a beggar. They were stranded. So my driver said, Madam, look at this foreigner. They are beggars. They are gold prostitute. And I told my driver, why you call them gold prostitute? Madam, they are prostituting themselves. They're always on internet cafe in Accra Shopping Center. So which is right, because I was in Accra Shopping Center doing some shopping. I went to the parlor and I was laughing. Wow. And I went to Holiday Inn. There's so many foreigners in Holiday Inn. On the coffee shop. So many looking for gold, and also local broker. They have their own laptop. And I was just listening their conversation. I feel sorry. There is one American lady. Sellers doesn't trust this American lady. I even invite this American lady for dinner. And she couldn't believe that my seller in Ghana have gold during the time. I took her to Ouija Ouija security company. My seller have boxes of gold. But my seller would not give his gold for C.I.F. and bring it to pay me and say, no, you have to pay for it.
Of course.
So now, I don't deal Ghana anymore because Ghana is short supply at the moment. They buy gold to Conakry and Sierra Leone, and they bring it to Ghana and they sell it to 3%.
Madam, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Why do sellers offer C.I.F.? Why?
Those the seller offer C.I.F., we are hungry and we're gonna trap you. So C.I.F. cost insurance and freight. That seller, he doesn't have a license, and he's going to ask the buyer to pay the gold tax C.I.F. But that seller have no license to export. So that is the time you're gonna be trapped, like you did. You were being offered a very cheap price, and the seller said, "Okay, Mr. Sider, here's my gold. You pay taxes." So you as the buyer, you're excited because you're hungry. So you pay tax. So what happened when you give the money to the seller will not show up anymore. The seller will not pick up your phone call.
Yes.
The seller would not give you export documentation because the government will stop that particular seller. How are you able to value the added tax? So the owner of the gold belong to the community, so the community needs money. You only pay taxes, which is 7.5%. How about the gold? You don't have any license to carry. You don't, how about the ownership? It would not be given to you because you did not pay the gold. Does that make sense?
Exactly.
See now.
So I understand why they offer it if it's impossible. Why are they? Why do they want to trap?
Well, they're excited. That is called scrupulous seller. They don't have a license because Africa is rich on natural resources. They have plenty of gold. They want to sell it to you, but you are a foreigner. You don't have a license. And how are you able to get the ownership? The most important is the ownership of the gold. And if you carry the gold without ownership, that seller might call the police that you steal their gold. Africans are devious, you must remember.
Of course.
The real seller would not do that. They have an office. You have to come to the office. You look at the gold. When you're happy, then let us assay the gold. Then you will get the assay report. Then you pay bank to bank. That is a real seller. Yes.
Yes.
So I think I answered your question, Mr. Sider.
Of course. Madam, I am just in too much panic. Gold is up to 50,000. Just last year it was 44.
Don't panic. I'm gonna give you 8%, 46,600. Yeah.
It's better, but I would like to get capital for enough gold.
Okay.
At least the minimum.
Keep watching the price.
That's better investment, Madam, for short term because it's very difficult to raise that much capital for gold, about $500,000. If I can raise $50,000 more, you can buy some diamonds.
Yeah, I buy the diamond. I will help you. But okay, raise the 50,000 capital on diamond. Start on diamond, okay, and I'll take you to my head office. But you must remember, I do charge my extra service. You understand what is extra service?
Of course.
Can you afford to pay my extra service to be with you so that you will not be duped? Can you?
Of course.
All right. The extra service is only. Yeah, go ahead.
For diamonds, it's possible.
Well, diamond, I can help you. Bring at least minimum of 60,000. It depends on the carats and the size of the diamond. 2, 3 carats, 4 or 5 carats.
All that.
Yeah.
5 carats.
minimum of 10 to 15 stones. Minimum.
Yeah. 3 to 5 carats, 10 to 15 stones.
I think you already saw my store on the diamond on Sierra Leone and Conakry, Guinea. So you have choices to travel with me.
They are beautiful stones, madam. I will be honest, very beautiful.
Well, thank you for the compliment. My seller in Sierra Leone has been in diamond for 10 years of mining. 10 years. So the seller would not scam you. No. Because he wanted to have a long business relationship with the buyer.
Of course, I will bring cash every time.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
So those joker broker floating around, they come to my store asking commission. I'm sorry, guys. I'm no longer entertaining. Too messy to handle so many joker broker. Too messy. Too messy. I prefer to help the real buyer, and the real buyer has to get a discount and get the profit. That is business. Joker broker, they come to my page excited. No, you don't need to be excited. No, because I'm not excited either.
Yes.
So there's so many joker broker come to me. One joker broker from South Africa. Madam, why you don't want to deal with us? I said, you're not qualified. You're not. You're not trading. Everything is on my store. You come in, you look at it, then you confirm your order, send me your passport copy, your business license, and he just cut and paste, roaming around and roaming around. I told him, you're a time waster. So that is how it goes. So you're on panic, Mr. Sider. Thank you for calling me. Thank you for informing me, because we have time difference.
You are the
Sorry?
You are the mother of gold and diamond.
That's right. Even when I was in Conakry, they called me, where is the mother of gold and diamond? So every time I have two buyers, this is very funny, because the two buyers paid my travel cost, right? And because I do charge really my extra service. My extra service is not for free. So in the morning, then they called me, good morning, Madam of Gold. I said, good morning, my son. Good morning, my son. So, and then the two buyers said, Madam, are you already awake? I said, yeah, I already awake 3 hours ago, because I'm always live that I'm in Conakry. And they come to my room. I have my own coffee because too expensive. So I said to this guy, I will do the groceries and come to my room if you want coffee and tea before we're gonna have breakfast. So they come to my room. This other guy, young guy, yeah, he come to my room. He lie down on my bed. He play his phone. He's just like my children. They're like my children. Malaysian buyer and this European buyer, they are just like my children. So, Madam, I'm bored. What we gonna do for the day? I said, don't worry, we go out. We traveled from hotel to hotel. So, okay, let's have morning tea at Nome Hotel. So we did to Nome Hotel. Madam, where are we gonna go for tonight? Okay, let's go to Royal Column Hotel for dinner. It's a beautiful hotel. There are 3 restaurants on the hotel owned by Chinese. And then the following day, we went to Sheraton. Then we went to Kamayan. There's a band. We watched the band sitting down on the waterfront. It's a beautiful location. You know what these two buyers said? Thank God we have the mother of gold with us. I spoiled them. Yeah, I spoiled them. So that is why I said to the buyer, don't be scared. The real seller will not dupe you, especially if Wilhelmina is with you. Yeah. But I do charge my travel cost. If you don't want to pay my travel cost, you travel alone. And if there is an issue, Wilhelmina is very, very far. And I'm guarantee you're going to fail. Because African are people-minded as well.
Never go alone. The person whose contact it is should always be there.
You're going to be chop-chop. You're going to be chop-chop. Well, I'm not on panic because we have the supply. We have tons of gold.
Yes.
We are here to do business, but you pay for the price.
Of course, you have to do business the decent way, the real way.
Correct. But most of them, they want to shortcut. Bring the good to Dubai, madam, 1 kilo. Then we will assay. Then when the refinery pay final assay, that's the time we pay. No, it wouldn't work at all. No. Why not just buy gold to the refinery? Yeah.
Yes. But why not, madam? Why will it not work?
Well, he's going to leverage. He doesn't have a capital. He doesn't have.
Of course.
When you were in Dubai, you sold your diamond, right? Cash.
Yes.
How many joker Indian talking to you about the gold? How many?
Too many.
What nationality are they?
Indian.
Indian. This Indian, they're bargainer, but they are very smart and very sharp. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
They're just like a beggar. But go to their store. You will not be allowed to bargain. No bargain to their store. Yeah.
Fixed price.
Fixed price. And our gold today is fixed price as well. Fixed.
Of course.
So our conversation is live. And this video would be shared to the world. There's so many buyers, thousands of buyers looking for gold because gold is king, gold is cash. But they cannot find the real supplier. We have the supply. We have tons of gold. We have tons of gold. But my seller would not sell you 10 tons of gold. No. Convince us that you have the fund.
Nobody will sell you the gold on the first transaction.
We don't know you. Why are we going to give you tons of gold? You convince us that you can afford. I think I mentioned to you that there was a gentleman from Libya, and he saw my video. I think he was on my live video, and he said that he is a very powerful businessman. This gentleman. He said that he is the nephew of Gaddafi. He want to buy gold. I said, oh, Gaddafi's gold is in Mali. You smuggled it during the time. And he doesn't want to be invited. And he said, I want to travel to Mali to meet those sellers. I said, go for it. Because we don't entertain. So what happened? He arrived in Mali before Christmas. And he sent me message, Madam, I'm in Mali. I'm staying in this hotel. When I look at the hotel is only three stars. And he said, he's angry. I said, why are you angry? I was being cheated. I said, no, you were not being cheated. The seller didn't agree on your terms. The seller turned you down. So therefore, you were not being cheated. You are cheating yourself. I told this gentleman. And I told him,
yes.
I told you that we don't entertain buyer with no invitation. He doesn't need an invitation, he said. So now he failed. And he returned to Libya. I told him, good luck. There's a lot of gold. Gaddafi is in Mali right now. He's smuggled. Yeah, my seller was telling me. And he said to me, I don't touch Gaddafi. We have the production. Why are we gonna touch Gaddafi's gold? This is my seller was telling me.
Of course.
My seller said, oh, no, we don't deal Gaddafi's gold, madam. We are a miner. We have our production. Why we should gamble it? It is been monitored by the government. The government will confiscate the gold if they knew that the gold coming from Gaddafi. See, that is why I'm sharing here, so that those potential buyer would be aware. So I'm telling you, Mr. Sader, buyer are scared with me, even broker. There are thousands of brokers I rejected in the past, thousands. I don't care. They don't like me, so be it. They don't care. There was a guy from Ghana. His name is Paul Newton. He's a thugs. He keep on attacking me on YouTube. And yeah, he's attacking me, and I don't know him. And he accused me I'm a scammer. I don't know. I told him, how much did I scam you? So now he asked me to accept him to enter into my gold trade worldwide. I blocked him. And I took his picture. Yeah, I took his picture because he has a picture. I put him on live. And this guy, Paul Newton, he kept on attacking me. So I told him, bingo, you made a mistake on attacking this woman. You've got the wrong person. I don't know you. You just come in and you just go on my YouTube channel attacking me and attacking me and attacking me. So I'm warning everyone, do not attack this lady because you don't know what is inside of my brain. You don't know. I am here to help the real buyer. I am not here to help joker broker. I'm not. I'm not. I'm helping Mr. Sider. I am advising Mr. Sider not to be duped because he was been duped in Uganda before, isn't it?
Yes.
So now he loved Wilhelmina. He called me mother of gold.
Thank God I made all my money back.
Okay, say that. See, so now you learn from your mistake. Move on. You will recover. I can assure you, you will recover.
I recovered everything.
See, so thank you for subscribing on my YouTube channel and on my Facebook. Thank you.
Thank you.
You learn a lot from this lady, this iron lady of gold.
Yes, madam.
The iron lady of gold. They are scared of this woman. All right. Okay. Anyway, thank you, Mr. Sider. Don't panic. We have tons of gold. Start on diamond because diamond you can have a capital of minimum 60,000. I can assure you, I will convince my seller to give you a leeway. But on gold, you need to have a really capital. You need.
Exactly.
So when are you going back to Dubai?
Maybe within this week.
This week. So why are you gonna go back to Dubai? What is the purpose of your transaction there?
I have a couple parcels coming in. And we have to make sales.
Okay, keep saving the profit because Africa is a lot of supply. There's a lot.
Yes.
You're gonna be instant millionaire. I'm telling you. Those buyers, they wanted to become instant millionaire, leveraging it wouldn't work at all. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't work.
It's not gonna work. You need cash.
Cash. This is cash business. Gold and diamond is cash and king business. Yeah.
Yes.
So I might travel to Dubai because I'm waiting for this big company. We already exchanged the information and the contract already been sent to them. They wanted to see me before we travel. They wanted to buy gold to make into gold bullion because they have their own customer and they are the main supplier as well of gold to the refinery. And I know already the company and we exchanged vital information and he's happy with my seller. He wanted to get all the productions of my seller, Conakry, Mali, and Sierra Leone. I told him, take time. Take time, slow but surely. Slowly but surely. I am here with you to guide you. Don't rush. Because sometimes if you rush, you might fall into disaster. You might trap. So start a trial. Then you build your trust. So the company was really right because he was been duped in Ghana before.
Yeah.
He was been duped. I told him the reason why you were being duped because you send your representative and your representative have a conflict of interest. He's not helping you. He's not. He's helping his own pocket. How much he gonna get the profit? Yeah, that's the reason. And he agreed on me. Yeah. He agreed. They want a cheap price and then they inflated the price. No, we don't inflate the price. We don't. The price must be on the contract. Must be on the contract.
Exactly.
Wilhelmina only charge her travel cost. That's all. I do charge $10,000. You must remember. Now I'm going to increase my travel cost, my extra service, because when the price is gold is high, Wilhelmina's extra service increase as well. So if you cannot afford, yes, I'm not giving for free for this stupid buyer, and then they become instant millionaire. No.
Yeah.
This is business. I already given them for free. This information that I provide on social media, on YouTube and Facebook, that is worth $1 million. Just a moment. I'm gonna answer. Just a moment. Hi, Cornelius. Cornelius. I'm on live at the moment, Cornelius. I saw that you have called me several times. I will call you back. I am live at the moment. All right? All right. Bye. This gentleman, he's from the Philippines. Yeah. He's also brokering and asking me how much is the price of the gold. So that's why he called me. So, Mr. Sider, thank you very much for our conversation. And what time is it now in China? What time is it? Sorry, I cannot hear you.
9:59 a.m.
Now here it's 11:59 in the morning.
Yes.
Can you imagine? I work 7 days a week. I close my online store midnight, sometimes 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, because we have time difference. Now, but because you called me and I was relaxing, so I told you that I would be on live. So now I'm live. So now there's so many people are queuing already on WhatsApp. Okay. There's another guy, I think from United States. Just a moment. I'm gonna respond to him. Good morning. This guy is from United States. What is your name? Yeah, it's probably because his number is +1. Either Canadian or United States. Yeah. So I'm gonna leave you. Okay, I'm gonna leave you because I have to attend this another inquiry. All right.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye. Hi, good morning.
Yes. Afternoon.
Okay. Excuse me. I am good morning here in Australia. Whom I'm talking to?
James Lee Martins.
Sorry?
Martins, and I am special. James Martins.
Sorry, I cannot hear you. Oh, Jim Martins. Okay, Jim, what can I do for you, Jim? Yeah?
Which been pending delivery with us in the UN headquarters. And before the holiday, I was informed and instructed to contact you to know if you still want to receive these consignments or you want to completely abandon them.
No, I'm not interested, Jim. Jim, I'm sorry. I'm not desperate to receive any consignment. I don't know the guy. I don't know you. I'm sorry. Whatever you offer. No, I'm sorry, Jim. I'm not interested.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much. I don't receive any consignment home. I don't know. So this is very complicated.
We don't also know it's been kept with us for a long time.
No, it's okay. It's all right. Then go somewhere else.
No. What we know. Okay then.
Okay. Thank you very much. This guy offering me a ridiculous. He's a scammer. He's asking me to receive his consignment. That is laundering. Yeah, that is a scam. That is a scam. So I'm not interested. I'm not involved with any illegal activities. I am handling the seller production, gold and diamond. Anybody offer me any consignment, I start to wonder. That is illegal. That is scam. There's so many scammer floating around, contacting someone to receive the consignment. I'm not interested. I'm not starving here in Australia. I'm not desperate. Those people asking me to receive their consignment, they are desperate. Either they are illegal or they are corrupt, and the money that it's on the box is there is a rubber stamp. So I know immediately right on there. So I'm sorry, those people offer anything. I warn everyone, do not be trapped, because there's so many scrupulous. Oh, I have a consignment, you're gonna be beneficiary. No, don't do that. Anybody watching me, don't accept any offer from a stranger. You're gonna be trapped. I'm telling you 100%. So anyway, going back to gold, I only handle my real seller that have mining license. I only handle the seller that have export license. I only handle the seller that been in mining for many years. That is how it works. I am here online to tell the world that Africa, 98% gold coming from Africa and 50% of diamond coming from Africa. If you're watching Wilhelmina, you are the real buyer. You found the right supplier. Right. So this guy is a diplomat. Can you imagine that he sent me a message on WhatsApp. I'm not interested. I'm going to block him after this live video. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm warning you before, remember, that the bank now, that there is a prediction that the gold will turn into $50,000. Now it's happening now. It's happening now. The price, I'm gonna go to the world market because the prices fluctuate, change. Okay, now the price is 50,000, 587.99. Now, Mr. Buyer, our full corporate offer is online. I want you to read, don't rush. And all the question and answer is already on this video. And if you are really a buyer, take time to read, take time, don't rush, because you're buying $500,000 here, right? $1 million. Take time to listen to this video and click below subscribe on Facebook and on YouTube channel. Now, this is live on Facebook and link into YouTube, so that those buyer have no Facebook, they can go to YouTube. Most of my buyer from YouTube, because when you type gold, my video pop up into your screen. So I'm the only person who put her face into the social media. I'm not scared to show my face because we are real. I am the extension digital office based in Australia. My role is to promote my sellers production in Mali. My role is to promote my sellers production in Conakry, Guinea. My role is to promote sellers in Sierra Leone. Now I have a store called Gold Trade Worldwide. Now, you are only allowed to access if you answer the question. That particular page for the buyer only. I have been rejected hundreds and hundreds of brokers because I don't deal brokers anymore. They're chain of broker, they're time waster. They only say, Madam, I have a buyer, how much is my commission? He doesn't know if his buyer is real or not. He doesn't know, because I already put everything online. If they don't follow, if they don't read, to me, he is not a buyer. That the particular broker, he just only think about himself. He's not serving the buyer. I am serving the buyer and the seller here. Mr. Buyer, if you're watching my video in front of you, you are lucky to have me. You are very lucky. You're buying gold today is $50,000 per kilo. Last year, 17, 18, 19, the price was 38, 40, 43, 45. Today, we are now 2020. $50,000. If you go on my page, it says goodbye 2019, goodbye Joker broker, and goodbye Joker buyer. Don't be offended because it's true. You are Joker. Why you are Joker? You're asking C.I.F. Cost insurance and freight. That is normal. You have to pay. Shipping cost 1%. It says on the full corporate offer, I explained extensively. It is normal. You have to pay 1% on the shipping, on the insurance. But how are you able to pay the gold? The gold will not be given to you, the ownership, unless you pay the gold. Of course, you have to pay cost insurance and freight. That is normal. So if you don't have the money, you're asking a C.I.F. to me, you are not a buyer. You are a launderer. You are in leveraging business. You cannot just get leveraging business if you don't have this. You lay out the capital, Mr. Buyer. You lay out. Then you come back to Wilhelmina. On diamond, we have the stones. What you see, what you get. We don't bargain. Diamond is not a bargain. Gold is not a bargain. Now, there was a buyer, a Chinese lady, she's in Mali, wanting to use Marina. I told this broker, tell your buyer to buy gold in Marina, at least 2%. We don't deal Marina, we don't deal KMR. This is the instructions of my seller in Mali. The seller prepared to deal with DNGM. Most of the seller in Mali, they are loyal to DNGM because we are the government. This two refinery is private. They are the best refinery as well. They are there to create employment. They open the business. They have a refinery. They can buy and sell. They can refine the gold and sell it to their own customer. My seller is going to sell his gold to you because my seller wanted to do the supply to you because we are looking for investors. That is the reason why they hired Wilhelmina. We don't offer you to invest right and there. You buy first, you test the water. Wilhelmina be with you on the ground. I told that on my previous conversation with Mr. Saida, that if you are a real buyer, you take Wilhelmina with you. I will be your guide tour and I will be your facilitator, but I am charging my extra service. My service is not for free. I already given you for free. Information is worth $1 million. Without information, you will be disarray. I am here to be with the buyer and the seller. Thank you very much, Mr. Buyer, if you're watching. This is now the first week of January. There is another prediction. You go on the world market, follow the movement of gold. There's an interview in kitco.com. The gold will turn to 60,000. Just imagine that. Middle of this year. Can you imagine? I warn you guys. Hurry, bank now. Because there would be a prediction that the gold turned to $50,000 per kilo. I was right. 100% accurate. Because I've been watching the movement of the gold and I'm sharing it to the world. I'm sharing it on my page on Facebook. I'm sharing it through social media, through my YouTube channel. But if you are not paying attention to me, you're just time waster. Thank you very much. Have a pleasant good morning. So it's already midday. It's already lunchtime. So I'm going to have my lunchtime. I'm going to have a break. And I will be back online tonight. Tonight around 7 o'clock in the evening. Because everybody's still asleep on the other part of the world. We are daytime here in Australia. And in America, in Dubai, you're still asleep. In the other part of Europe, you're still asleep. In Asia, we're now awake because Australia called down under. We are closer to Singapore. We are closer to Vietnam. We are closer to Philippines. We are closer to Hong Kong. We are closer to Indonesia. We are closer to China. So that is why the map is called down under. Means down under. We are Australian. We are Australasia, but we are Australian. And we are closer to New Zealand. We're still down under. So I hope you understand my explanation. Mr. Buyer, you don't need a joker broker really to be honest with you. You don't. We are now on the social media. You just search gold. Wilhelmina is in front of you. Just search diamond. Wilhelmina is in front of you. Just go on your laptop, on your computer. We are now on the internet superhighway. I'm the one who put this on the social media. We call that possession, possession, possession. Just like in Australia, we sell property. I used to be in real estate. I already retired on real estate. I left. I focus on this gold and diamond. When I was a seller on real estate, I handle vendors. We call that vendors, the owner of the property. I always position the property that I'm going to market. We are on a search engine called realestate.com.au search engine. We can upload the picture. Here in Australia, you can see that on social media, selling properties online. Everything is online. I'm the one who introduced this on gold and diamond position, position, position. So if you don't position your pocket, if you don't position your financial situation, how are you able to get this item? Possession, possession, possession. Convince Wilhelmina that you have $500,000. Convince Wilhelmina that you have 100, 200,000 on diamond, the value of your money. I am here with you to accompany you. But as I've said to you on many videos, my extra service is no longer for free. I will increase my, excuse me, I will increase my extra service. If you cannot afford to pay my extra service to me, you are not a buyer. You're buying $500,000 here. Why are you gonna ask for free? There is no free in this world. I've given you free already. You're just lucky to have me. But when an actual travel, of course, I'm going to charge my extra service to cover my transport, to cover my travel cost, in order to accompany you so that you will not be duped. Because you were being duped before, you must remember. I know, but I will not mention names because I have names on my file. Those buyers who come to me, they were being scammed in Ghana, they were being scammed in Mali, they were being scammed in Uganda, they were being scammed in Nairobi, everywhere. Why you were being scammed? You're looking for cheap price. Do you understand what is the meaning of scam? Lie, deceive, and manipulate. You're one of the manipulator. Last year, I met a Filipino lady. She was stuck in Nairobi. But because I was born in the Philippines and she saw my profile on Facebook, she asked me if I could send her money to buy food. I was kind and generous. I sent her money. You know, my bank manager was saying, "Why are you sending money in Africa? Are you sure this lady is a scammer?" No, I told this bank manager, no, she's not a scammer. She was being trapped. She's a broker thinking she can get the gold in Nairobi. She was offered very cheap. So I told the manager, this lady that I'm going to send money, $350 to buy food, she's my fellow Filipina. So she was very, very hungry. So I told her, you contact the embassy, you better go home. So now she's now in the Philippines. Thank God she's safe. But she was stuck in Nairobi for 1 year. For 1 year. So can you imagine? I am sharing you here so that you are the future buyer. You will not be trapped again and you will not be duped again. I don't want you to repeat what you have encountered, because when I was in Ghana, I was also screwed. I was being screwed by buyers and seller. You must remember. That is why I put on live video. Do not come to Ghana. I fired all of my seller. If I mention all the seller that I fired, believe me, they're gonna lose business. So I encourage the buyer. I would not deal Ghana anymore. Ghana is short supply. Ghana is a beautiful country, but there's so many scrupulous as well. Buyers and seller is scrupulous. This industry is not really for everyone. It's not. If you think that you can brokering online, you're gonna fail. This is not for you. This gold business is for the real buyer. We are the seller hired Wilhelmina. Because my seller is sick and tired dealing with joker buyer as well. So that is the reason why the buyer is scared with Wilhelmina and also the broker. Don't be scared because I am telling the truth. I am with you. I am going to assist you. Come with me. Come with me in Conakry, Guinea. Come with me on Mali. Come with me in Sierra Leone. Come with me. Which one you like? You go on my page. Gold trade worldwide. I made the sell. Transaction successful. Go. I don't need to convince you guys. I don't need. So on this video, when you watch this video on YouTube, you click on the link, you will be redirected to my page. So welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to my live video on Facebook. Congratulations that you made Wilhelmina, and I feel sorry for you if you didn't get the gold because the price of gold today is $50,000. So how are you able to pay? Because we are not selling cheap price. So read on the full corporate offer. You will understand. Don't come to Wilhelmina if you don't understand. Don't. You read first. The full corporate offer. Read it properly. Then relax because I'm not pressuring you. I'm not. I am giving you the full corporate offer very extensively. I want you to digest it properly. Take time to relax. When you have the money, you come back. Then that's the time you send a formal letter of intent to buy coming from you. Just read the full corporate offer. Everything is in there. Everything is stated very specifically. So it's up to you to comprehend. Don't ask question because question and answer is already in front of you. Thank you very much. Have a pleasant good morning.